Arizona is a state that President Biden turned blue, remember, in the last election. And tonight there are a lot of very important races there. CBS's Kris Van Cleave is in Phoenix with some breaking news. Kris?
Well, Nora, there had been some voting issues with machines in Maricopa County, the biggest county in Arizona. The Lake and Masters campaigns sued to try to keep the polls open until 10 p.m. A judge ruled against them. The polls have closed. We should get our first batch of voting numbers in about an hour. That'll be the bulk of the early vote. That should favor Democrats. As the night goes on, we'll get numbers from today's vote. That should favor Republicans. But Nora, any early vote, and most of the state early votes that came in between Saturday and tonight won't be counted until tomorrow. If these races are really as close as people think, we may not be able to even guess who won until we know how many votes were actually cast. Nora?
All right. Kris Van Cleave in Arizona, where it looks like the party has started early. Let's talk more about those voting issues from Arizona's Maricopa County. David Becker is our election law contributor and also co-wrote the book, The Big Truth, Upholding Democracy in the Age of the Big Lie. David, what do you make of what's going on in Maricopa County?
What we saw in Maricopa County very early in the day was there were some polling sites where the tabulators, the big machines where you feed the ballots in, they were not accepting those machines. It turns out there was a printing error on some of the ballots. But those machines are also equipped with secure ballot boxes on the side that are locked. So if that ever happens, there's actually a plan for this. The voters just put those ballots into the box and they're tabulated after the polls close. The plaintiffs in this case, the RNC and the Masters and Lake campaign, waited a long time throughout the day. It seems like the court really reflected on that and said that you waited a very, very long time. You came right before the polls closed, and so there wasn't anything to do at this point. And there was also no evidence that any voter didn't get a ballot or was disenfranchised in Maricopa.
But what do you think? Do you think someone's trying to sow some doubts about the process?
I mean, that might be what's going on. I mean, certainly we've seen throughout the day that there's been disinformation growing around this and efforts to kind of incite rage about this and perhaps sow doubts about perhaps a future election loss that might come later. And that's something that's unfortunate because now the election officials are doing the real work. They're counting all the ballots in the counting centers. And I hope there's nothing that happens in Maricopa that would be violent.
You're looking at live voting right now in Arizona. And let me, people still in line there. David, as you look across the landscape, I know you talk to secretaries of state all across the country. Have you seen any real problems?
It's remarkable. Actually, it's been a very quiet day in many ways. There's been the lines that we expect in some places, some greater than others. There have been a few problems here or there. That's what happens when you have 100 million people doing the same thing at the same time with hundreds of thousands of volunteers. I'm hearing from election officials they're really impressed with how well their local election officials and particularly the volunteer poll workers have performed.
Wow. Well, that is some good news, David Becker. Democracy is working. It is slow, but it is working.